USC Jay? It's your boy Jakeem. Really appreciate what you're doing for USC culture, man. Keep going.
What's going on? Shout out USCJ, man. Appreciate the support. Shout out to USCJ. You know what it is. Nothing but love, man.
Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, happy Monday to everybody. Look, man, we want to talk about Makai Lemon today, man. Listen, this is the Makai Lemon special, man. So if you tune in, not looking for drama, but looking to celebrate somebody, man, that's really putting on a performance that I believe that's kind of getting overshadowed by some of the deficiencies, if you will, and some of the defensive letdowns. And I believe we'll talk about that another time. I believe that the defense will bounce back. They have to bounce back. And look, there's no other way around it. But I got to deal with Makai Lemon real quick because you guys, I think we're witnessing something right now from a guy, Makai Lemon, one of the best football players in the country. And I'm going to call it right now. Makai Lemon is the best wide receiver in the country, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. Makai Lemon right now is putting on a performance, and he's going in there. He's coming to work with his lunch pail and, his briefcase, if you will, and he's handling his business. He's not very vocal out there. He's not, but he's coming in there handling his business like a straight supreme football player. And I think, man, a lot of people need to recognize what he's doing right now. And coincidentally, PFF just really highlighted what he did over the weekend, and they have him labeled here as the highest graded wide receiver through week 5. He had a 91.3 PFF grade, and I think, man, when you look at how he's fighting guys off, how he's positioning his body, how he's contorting his body, and then how he's getting separation, Makai Lemon is easily, in my opinion, he's the front runner for the Biletnikoff Award right now. Like what other receiver right now is doing what Makai Lemon's doing? From a separation standpoint, you clearly see it, man. You see it in the trick plays. You see it even in the blocking. Makai Lemon is doing something special right now, and it's kind of going. I'm not gonna say going unnoticed. Of course, us USC fans know about it, and of course PFF know about it. But I want to make sure we sound the alarm that Makai Lemon is having a phenomenal year and is being overshadowed. And look, he's on a team right now that's 4-1 right now. So it's not like USC is a bad team. At the end of the day, we got to, and we're going to talk, I'm going to kind of briefly deal with Jaden Maiava as well, because he's the one that's throwing the ball to Makai Lemon. And that's kind of going, a lot of people had negative things to say about Jaden Maiava. They said he didn't have the IQ. They said he couldn't comprehend the offensive playbook. They said this is not the right fit for Lincoln Riley's offense. But Jaden Maiava, once again, is proving that he is clutch. Had a few mistakes, but at the end of the day, man, Jaden Maiava still continues to look like a different quarterback on the road once again. But Makai Lemon, man, let's get back to him real quick. Makai Lemon on the year, he has 35 receptions, 589 yards, 5 TDs, which is a 16.8 average this year. That is one of the best in the country. And, at the beginning of the season, PFF actually had him rated as, I believe it was one of the number 1 receivers to be picked off the board. Makai Lemon has making himself easily a top 10 pick. No question about it. Somebody hit me last night and was like, Jay, man, if Makai Lemon returns and comes back, man, USC. I said, bro, hold on for a second. And this is my guy. I said, bro, I totally get that. I would love for Makai Lemon to come back, but the type of season he's having right now, it's hard for me to believe that Makai Lemon, with a season like this, in the position that he's putting himself in, it's hard for me to believe that Makai Lemon will return off of a season like this. Like Makai Lemon, top 10, you get top 10 money. I think Makai Lemon has easily positioned himself to be a top 10 pick. And let's pray that Makai Lemon continues to stay healthy. Now, real quick, let me talk about the guy who's actually throwing to Makai Lemon. This year, he's positioned himself to be a great quarterback as well. How far will he position himself, and will he position himself? Because he is eligible to go into the draft, but is he positioning himself to be a high pick? Has Lincoln Riley helped transform Jaden Mayava into be a quarterback? And it looks like he's doing some phenomenal things. Now we know that Caleb Williams came back for that other year. You know, Caleb Williams played under Lincoln Riley at USC for 2 years, and Jaden Mayava, I think it will benefit him to play for 2 years. But the numbers that he's put up right now, we can't sleep on that right now, man, because Jaden Mayava is absolutely moving and grooving. And you look at how he's putting the bread in the bread basket. What I'm talking about, the bread in the bread basket, he's fitting the football in tight spaces. He had a throw that was over the middle to Makai Lemon, and it's like he just dumped it right over the middle in between defenders. Like it's just like it looped over the top. And to me, that shows that Jaden Mayava is absolutely understanding the throws. And even that back shoulder throw that he threw to Makai Lemon, he threw it before Makai even turned around. But he understood because of the chemistry. He understood because of, they worked together. He threw that ball, and he threw it right on the outside. And Makai Lemon was just able to turn around and catch that ball. But that to me, that speaks of good quarterback play. That speaks of a guy that's confident in what he's doing from a quarterback perspective. And I think Jaden Mayava right now is positioning himself to be one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He continues right now. He has 1,587 yards right now on the season. He has 11 touchdowns right now. He has 1 INT, and he has a 93.4 QBR. That's one of the highest right now in the country. I want to pull up another quarterback right now from a big-time team that is absolutely that's balling too. But I just kind of want to compare and contrast what he's doing compared to Jaden Mayava. This is Julian Sand right now from Ohio State. He has 987 yards, 10 TDs, 3 INTs, 82.2. Let me repeat that. He has 987 yards on the season, 10 TDs, 3 INTs, and this is 82.2. You remember a lot of people talked about, we should take Julian Sand. We should take a lot of different quarterbacks. And Jaden Mayava right now, you're talking about 1,500 yards to 987 yards. Are you kidding me? Like Jaden Mayava with a QBR of 93 point, and there's no disrespect to nobody, but right now with Jaden Mayava, let me pull up even quarterbacks like Arch Manning right now. Like what Jaden Mayava is doing right now, it is absolutely incredible. And I need people to give Jaden Mayava his flowers. Arch Manning right now, 888 yards, 9 TDs, 3 INTs, 57.2 QBR. Listen, don't tell me that Jaden Mayava is not a good quarterback. Don't tell me that Jaden Mayava can't read defenses. Don't tell me that Jaden Mayava can't comprehend Lincoln Riley's defense. Jaden Mayava right now is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and it's not even close. He may be. Listen, I mean, I can argue this. Jaden Mayava is a top 5 quarterback right now in the country. I will argue that with anybody. Let's pull out the numbers. Jaden Mayava is having a phenomenal year, and the guy that's throwing to Makai Lemon, Jaden Mayava, they are having a phenomenal season, man. Now we got to work on this defense. We'll talk about it, man. But I got to give a salute to Makai Lemon and give a salute to Jaden Mayava because right now they are having a phenomenal season, and it's kind of being overshadowed, in my opinion, because of what happened on the defense this past week. Now, I'm going to get into this defense another time because I don't believe we're going to have that same type of performance. I think it's almost impossible from a defensive line perspective that we lead the country. We were leading the country in sacks, and we looked as flat as we did. I don't believe that talent just all of a sudden disappeared. You can call me crazy. You call me whatever you want, but those guys haven't forgot. Cam Fountain haven't forgot. Devin Tompkins haven't forgot how to play. Braylon Shelby haven't forgot. All those guys on our D-line who I salute, and those guys are incredible, and they got some phenomenal play. They will bounce back. I'm telling you right now, they will bounce back. From a secondary standpoint, that's a whole nother story. But hit me in the comments, man. You guys tell me what you think. But I do think that defensive line will bounce back. We got to figure out the pieces for the secondary. It is what it is. Hit me in the comments, man. You guys tell me what you think. I'm out of here, man. Happy Monday to everybody. Fight on, fight on, fight on.